Hey guys, this is Mary Liz, and welcome to Making Life an Opportunity. It's 2020 and I'm super pumped. The new decade has kind of got me recharged. I feel like now that I have a clean slate to the decade, I'm setting myself up good. So this year and for moving forward, bleh. Hey guys, my name is Mary Liz and this is Making Life an Opportunity. So for opportunities for everyone in 2020, it's not a joke. And I want to challenge everyone that's watching to do this for yourself. Now, I chose to pick the word growth for 2020. Maybe that's not your word. So tell me what your word is for 2020. Leave that in the comments below. But I truly believe that growth could be everybody's word for 2020, and everybody has the opportunity for growth in some area of your life. Now, here are 3 different areas. You can choose to pick one area to focus on, or you could work on all 3 of them like I am. So let's go into those 3 areas of growth that we can all work on and we can all benefit by taking the time to do it. All right, so let's just be honest with ourselves. We all need some growth. And if we're being really honest, we all just need to stop making excuses. For whatever area we're in, we all have an excuse for it. So let's break down the 3 areas that I feel I'm going to work on this year, and maybe one of those areas you want to work on. Let's start with the first one in our career, in our professional life. Now, I personally am wanting to chase my dream, and maybe that's what you want to do too, and you can do it. And I'm going to cheer you on along the way, so don't worry. Now, if you're wanting to change career paths, you can do it. It may take some time, may take some planning, getting organized for the transition, but you can do it. And we just did it, so you're going to come along for the ride and see all about our transition. Now, in the professional area, you can make it where you get a raise. That's your goal in your career, is to get a raise this year. So let's just hustle. Everybody needs to hustle this year. It's like 2020 with a whole new slate, and everybody's pumped up. Everybody's gearing up, and so should you. So just put your head down, hustle, make it count. Or maybe you just need to switch careers altogether. That's okay. Figure out what it is that you want to do in your professional life, and then write down 3 areas or 3 ways that you can obtain it. If you want to change careers, you got to start saving. You got to start planning, and you got to start amping up that resume and putting it out there. If you don't want to work there anymore, start putting out the applications, even if you don't think you can get the job, because you may just score, okay? Believe in yourself and put in those 3 things into action, and no excuses. Let's move on to the second one. Area number 2 that I want to work on is relationships. And I feel like I'm not alone in this, that everybody's kind of looking for relationships to be stronger. Now, maybe it's just relationships at work, maybe it's family, maybe it's your spouse, or your long lost friends that life's gotten crazy and you've lost touch. So this year, I'm going to make a conscious effort to put in the time and the work and the effort into building my relationships. Now, all across the board, every relationship that I wrote down that I want to work on, I can sum it up into 2 different ways that I can achieve that goal. And I think if you be honest with yourself and stop making excuses, again, you could make the same 2 efforts and see a result. They're counterproductive, okay? You ready for this? Okay. Point 1, pick up your phone. Point 2, put down your phone. All right, so let me explain. So point 1, pick up your phone. If you have friends and family that live far away, or maybe they don't live far away, maybe they live right down the road, but you haven't taken the time to stay connected with them, and you're like, man, I really miss that friend. Pick up the phone, send them a text, send them an email or a Snapchat, a instant message, a DM. Send them some kind of form of contact that you feel comfortable with, that you know that they're on, or just give them a call. Take 15 minutes on a Sunday and give them a call. Check in on them and see how they're doing. Because let's just be real. Chances are they haven't talked to you or reached out to you because life is hard on them too. That may have been your excuse before, is life has been hard. It's been a crazy year. 2019 was a crazy year for a lot of people. But maybe 2019 was crazy for you and you didn't think to pick up the phone and you want to put the blame out on them. Take it into your court. Take the ball into your court. Now that you've made the outreach to them, maybe you're sending a text to your husband every day so that you can keep the conversation alive, because marriages get hard. We run out of time to talk. Let's just be real. Let's just send a text every day. Hey, honey, thinking of you. Love you. Can't wait to see you. Or mom, hey, mom, love you. Thanks for all you do. Whatever the case may be, send it quick. They'll appreciate it, and before you know it, you have a conversation going that has improved your relationship. And it may start slow, or maybe it's weeks before you hear from them. Maybe you have to send 2 messages to that friend that you've lost contact with. Maybe you have to do it a couple times, but those relationships will start to come back, and they'll be stronger because they know that you're willing to make an effort. Now, the second point, is put down your phone. So, I'm saying put down your phone when you're in person with them. So, you finally get a date night with your husband. Don't scroll your phone the whole time. Or you get to go out at lunch with your girlfriend and you only have an hour. Let's spend that hour with them and make every minute count. Don't spend it half on Instagram trying to show them a picture of what's been going on. Use your words and just interact with them. Give them eye contact so they know that they're important to you and their time is valuable. Now, I know that it's kind of hit and miss sometimes when it comes to people you see all the time, whether or not you make a lunch date with your girlfriend because you see her all the time at work. Or maybe you talk to your mom all the time, but you don't get to spend that one-on-one time. So think about the relationships that you're in and which area you need to invest. Is it more personal, one-on-one time where you put down your phone? Or do you need to invest more in the text and in the call? A text every day saying, I'm thinking of you, or like I send to my girlfriend, hey, I'm praying for you. I know today's going to be hard, and I'm just thinking of you. Things like that. By the end of the year, your relationships will have been stronger because you put in the time. Okay, real quick, my third area that I'm planning to work on this year of growth is myself. And I'm going to do that in a couple different ways, and I recommend that you do it with me so I'm not alone. And maybe you'll find some improvement in your life too. So with my self-growth, I'm going to start reading. And I never make time to read, but I've started a book already this year, Smart Money, Smart Kids. So I'm going to read a book that I'm interested in, and then also I got a couple Bible studies or devotionals that I'm going to start as well. One I actually started, and the other one I should have already started, but I haven't. So for my spiritual growth, I'm going to be doing the Bible study and reading in the Word, and then I'm going to take time also to read a book every day. I think I have wrote down 15 minutes, but it'll probably be like 10 minutes before I fall asleep at night. But I'm going to make the time and the effort to read instead of playing on my phone. Now, I'm also going to be doing words of affirmation. And I make faces and I cringe about it, but I've told this to other people in the past, and I've heard great things about it, watched videos on it, but I've never done it. So I'm going to start doing words of affirmation in 2020 and try to improve my self-worth, my self-confidence, and my self-esteem. Because I've always been one to never try things because I was scared I might get made fun of because I'm kind of weird. I was always afraid that I would fail at it and I'd get made fun of for that too. But this year I'm deciding, you know what? I only have one life. I only get one shot. And so what if I fail? I could have succeeded and never known. Maybe all those times before that I was too scared to try, I could have won. I could have succeeded in all those different areas in my career and in school. But I was just too hard on myself to ever get there. So I'm going to practice grace and compassion for myself and for other people and take it day by day. And hopefully by the end of 2020, I'll be a new me. I'll be a new Mary Liz. Anyways, those are the things, the 3 areas in my life that I'm going to work on this year for my growth. And that's my word of 2020. Again, leave in the comments below, what is your word for 2020, or do you have a word? I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. The little notification bell, you click on it and then you'll get notified whenever I upload my next video. And I can't wait to see you guys back. Thanks.